Hey, some friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Symptomistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. And this is episode 5 of A Rich Legacy. We are picking up where we left off with Marcus Flex stopping by, and Billie invited him over to her house. Oh, and if you're new here, this is a Let's Play. I tend to do Let's Plays and create a Sims on my channel that are relaxing, fun, but also have pretty in-depth storylines. So if you want to know what's going on, the playlists are in the link below. Otherwise, we will keep moving ahead. So Billie thought she was about to get some alone time and romantic vibes, but it looks like Kenya just got home from her latest gig and she did excellent. She got her money and she is now a one-star celeb. She is moving up in the acting world, but remember, Kenya is going to have to do other things besides act in order to sustain her celebrity. So even though Kenya is tired, she knows tonight is actually the big party that Billie has been talking about. Yes, this episode is finally here. I know I've been talking about this episode for so long, and I hope I didn't overhype it, but the episode is finally here when they go to Q, who is a Delta Valley music executive, where they go to his home for a party that Billie found out about. And, Kenya was a little apprehensive about this kind of thing, but she thinks it'll be a networking opportunity and it'll be time for her and Billie to spend some time together. So Billie's just congratulating her on a successful gig and, her name starting to ring bells out there, and they are going to get ready. Unfortunately, Marcus Flex is going to have to leave, and we don't know what's going to happen with her and Marcus Flex. Maybe this was their only opportunity, maybe not. But so it looks like Joshua decided to call. He's been feeling away since him and Kenya went to the gym. I think it was episode 1. And she was flirting with that other guy. And so he's kind of been staying away and kind of dubbing Kenya, even though they've been close for a very long time. So Kenya is going to be a little petty and not answer his call. But she's going to respond and be like, well, I'm going out to a party. Can't talk. And she could talk, but she's not going to take the time to do that right now. And she's just going to get ready for this party. Let me know in the comments if you think Kenya should talk to Joshua. She should give him a chance to come around now that he's out of his feelings. Or she should leave him in Newcrest where, wherever he is, doing whatever he is. So while the ladies are getting ready, I figured we would go over to Q's house and watch him get ready. He is about to get this party started. He's very excited to finally have this party. He's been busy working hard, even though he's kind of like a flashy guy. He does take his job very seriously, but it's time for him to enjoy. Oh Lord, what's up with this man's arms? Okay. Yeah, it's time to enjoy the festivities, and let's get these people over here since my game wants to glitch. Yeah, cut to the next scene. I'm so excited. People are starting to arrive. Q is feeling flirty and ready to have a good time. Now, this sim I did not create. I got her from the gallery. Let me know in the comments if you need to know more information about this sim, because I don't really have a clue who she is. I just know I didn't create her and she's gorgeous, so I know she came from the gallery. And she is a model who Q was working on the set of a music video, and he met her and he thought she was gorgeous, so he invited her over. Next to arrive, we have Courtney, who I know y'all saw the cast video. Well, you should have seen it already. If not, I'll link it. But she has on her freakum dress and she's ready to party as well. She's worked with Q on some music contracts, so that's how they know each other. And I know y'all see who this is. This is River Mathis, who used to be Kenya's crush growing up. And there might be more to that story, but we're going to get to the next guest. Oh, this is Jimmy. This is the guy that Kenya was flirting with. So it's interesting that 2 of Kenya's girl, she's naked. See, this is the problem with that dress. I told y'all. But yeah, 2 of Kenya's, I don't even know what to call them. They're not boos. 2 of Kenya's love interests are here. at this party, coincidentally. I think Jimmy and Q have done business together somehow. River interned for Q a long time ago, and that's how he got invited. I don't know who this person is at all. I don't know how he got invited, but yeah, I don't know him. I also see Lana Brown, who is Joshua's cousin, and she's a little young to be at this party. I think if Kenya sees her, she's gonna tell her to go home because she shouldn't be here. That makes me think that Q is a little skeevy. I don't really like that. And Q is a sim that I did not do a create a sim on because he was a sim in another save file that I kind of just like remixed for this one. And Kenya is arriving, and so is Billie. She's around here somewhere. Now, I had Kenya's outfit all planned out, but it's a cold night in Del Sol Valley, so she had to pull out her my winter gear, unfortunately. So I guess I'll save those fly outfits for something else. And Kenya is impressed with how lavish this house is because even though her family has money too, they never spend money in like such a ostentatious type of way. And I think she's intrigued and she's hoping that because this house is so big, she'll meet a lot of people and that they will be able to network her and help her with her career. Kenya peeped Lana on the way in, but she didn't say anything, and Lana didn't say anything to her. So she's just gonna text Joshua right now and say, text your sister and tell her to go home right now because she doesn't need to be here. So that's gonna scare Lana a little bit. And this is our favorite screenwriter who is a little out of place. Like Corey is kind of like, why am I here? But his friend that lives in his building, or his potential friend, the rapper, I think Malik Good, invited him. And so he's just like going along with it. He doesn't really know people. And this is a little extra for his taste, but maybe he will be able to network as well. And I know I'm throwing a lot of characters at you, so let me know if it's too many in the comments and we'll cut it down. As Kenya is moving around the house and just meeting and greeting different people, she spots Jimmy. And, he kind of tries to flirt with her, and she's like, oh, it's good to see you. How's your wife? Which he did not tell her he was married, but if you remember, Kenya's dad, Rich, who knows Jimmy, told her to kind of stay away from him because of that. And so Kenya calls him out because she respects marriage because of how she grew up with her parents, and she's not going for any of that. And Malik finally arrived, even though he should have went with his friend Corey that he invited. And is Roy D. Dillon the basemental, I don't want to say words that'll YouTube will flag, the basemental party favor deliverer? Let me know in the comments if that's who this sim is, because I don't know him at all, but they are just catching up, having a little chat, and it looks like Malik is excited to be here. He's worked with this music executive and he's hoping that, staying close to him will get him to where he wants to be in the industry. Meanwhile, upstairs, it looks like Kenya is getting to know this model who seems pretty cool. Oh, and it looks like Courtney is in the room as well, and Billie's here too. So I guess all the ladies are connecting and getting to know each other, which is nice because we did talk about in the other episode how Billie needs more friends, and Kenya definitely needs to get better at networking for her career. I don't think Kenya is too pressed about the friendship thing. She got Billie, and that's enough. So let me know in the comments if you want to see Courtney and this mystery sim that I got from the gallery as a bigger part of this series. Also, while I'm showing the vastness of this home, it's a good time to tell you that this home is by Simply Nisi. Simply Nisi YT. You need to be subscribed to her channel. She does great, amazing builds. She also does amazing LPs. She's doing the Super Sim Challenge right now, which is amazing. She is a great sim friend to have and one of my OG sim friends. And look at this build. It's stunning. So go follow her. I will link the video in the description. But yes, this party would not have been possible without this build. And this build is pretty old, so she's only gotten better in that time. So follow Simply Nisi YT. While I was saying all of that, River had the nerve to walk up in this room and just act like everything is regular and try to meet this new model chick. Okay, so I have to tell you, River is the person that Kenya first woohooed with. Remember I said she had a fling back in one summer? Like, this was her crush. And yeah, this is her face. She's not happy to see him, and he's acting like nothing's wrong. So she first woohooed with him, and they had a good time, and they were cool and kicking it, nothing too serious. But then he just ghosted her, like, never said anything, just stopped responding. And now he's gonna walk in here like nothing's wrong. Billie, again, Billie is always with the loyalty. And honestly, I'm ready to fight. And Kenya honestly is too, but I think she is just not comfortable making a mess here or like acting out. She doesn't know this man. She doesn't know a lot of these people. So she's just not comfortable doing that. So I think her and Billie are just going to exit the room. And River is not impressed. He's going to proceed to flirt with this girl. This girl's innocent. She doesn't know that he's an ass. Oh, and her name is Emily. Okay, let me know if we're going to be friends with Emily. She's really gorgeous. And I think we should tell her about River, but y'all tell me. Everybody else has proceeded down to the bar. I think the food has arrived recently. And Billie sees Malik kind of eyeing her, so she sits down next to him. She's kind of not in the best mood at this moment. I think she is PMSing a little and she feels a little sensitive, so she's still upset about what happened with River and Kenya. And for some reason, Malik is just like intuitive and he's picking up on her vibes. And he's kind of like, what's going on with you? They've met before, but just like in passing, they don't really know each other that well. But he's kind of like, I can sense something's wrong. What's going on? Billie doesn't tell him all the details, but she just says, like, I don't like when people mess with my friends. I'm not really into that. I feel like somebody's playing with my friend's feelings and I don't like that. Malik is impressed. Like, he is impressed that she cares so deeply about her friends to be so affected. And, he wants to get to know her better. So he just tells her, look, sometimes you gotta let people fight their own battles. It's really nice that you care about your friend, but, people have to figure things out on their own. They decide to get a drink and carry on. Looks like everybody is eating and drinking and having a good time. And our girl Lana is still here. I feel like Corey, this is not his vibe. Like, I feel like every time I see him, he's kind of standing by himself. But it looks like Q had a great party. And so that was the point of all of this. And, Kenya and Billie did meet some new people. Overall, this worked out pretty good for everyone, and it's almost time to wrap up this party. As things were wrapping up, it looks like Q was spotted by the paparazzi and he got some bad press, but there are some background photos of everybody at the party, so this has boosted everyone's fame, which is really good for the whole crew. Wow, everybody left their drinks on the ground. They couldn't even leave them on the table, but it looks like before Billie and Malik leave, they want to take some photos to capture the moment, and they're gonna post on Instagram, knowing that might spark some rumors, but it's gonna help boost their followers and it might be a good look for them. They look really cute together, actually. And I thank you all for watching this episode. I hope it was everything you thought it would be. Let me know if all the characters are confusing, you want to know more about certain characters. We can do current households. We can do whatever you want. Just leave a comment. Well, not whatever you want, but you get what I'm trying to say. I'm Symptomistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you all later. Bye.